Hey, Roger Rave there, rolling. Hey, I haven't put on my prosthetic here for quite a while. Kind of need to kind of adjust it, put all my long hair on top there, use the, I don't know, what's that nylon stocking thing that you put on your head? Your wig nylon stocking, right? Yeah, so, yeah, Roger Dodger, America's favorite teenager, 6 years old. Yeah, you know. Oh, man, right down to every detail. Check this out. The guy gets on there and shows you his tits. No, really, seriously. I mean, 60 years old. Where are they? And I don't have any tits. Well, that's a good thing. The only girls should have tits. You should have big. Where is the other one? Oh, there it is. Ugh, there you go. Now, there's a tit. There you go. Yeah, girls have an interesting chest. Haven't been with a girl for over 2 years, and she just got back from Sri Lanka and coming back this weekend. I know nobody knew about it. They go, "Oh, Roger's got a girlfriend?" Yeah, I've been hanging out for like, well, she's been in Sri Lanka. We haven't seen each other for 2 years, so it's this we were talking about. Let's see, I started work in 2000. Got laid off in 2015. When I started working at Davis Marketing Research. So if we're talking about 2015, 2016, and then that's when all that stuff come down. Like after the holiday, it had to have been April or May 2016. It's right when I went on the program to program that pays my rent in the military. For some reason I want to say we are the slaves of America. Volunteers of America. That's what it is. I know Jefferson Airplane song should change their name, the name of their song, or maybe we should redo it for 2019. It was really more like, "We are the slaves of America. Stand up and cheer the slaves of America." Who's the real slaves? The real slaves are the guys that you vote for. Those are the guys that are up shit creek fucking river. You know, what do you think a briefing is? They got the aliens over there and they're going to hold your family hostage or replace them with seconds and shit, and they're going to show you that you're going to end up like, you know, pizza against the wall, you know, a lot of pepperoni and tomato sauce. Now, does that sound familiar? It should, because it's all over the place. Well, that's been a long time. That was a whatever, you know. They're eating us alive. It's just something that escaped the laboratory, and the fire department went over and cornered it and blew it with flamethrowers and killed it. What this was, you know that movie with that big giant tarantula? This was a spider, a tarantula, that was about 1/4 the size of our backyard, and it crawled over the fence and walked across the yard and went across the other side of the fence in just a couple of seconds. You know, when we ran into the house, we told me they thought we were talking about some little spider. And my dad goes, "Oh yeah, they caught that thing. It's something that escaped the laboratory over here." You know, a lot of stuff goes on over there in San Fernando Road, Silmar, that miniature golf place. When I went over there, the Coke machine was still on and cold, and it still had a light, and I even got a Coke out of it. And then all of a sudden, some guy showed up in that old refrigerator thing, and he told me never to come back. You know, and I guess what happened, 1962 or something, 1963. When I was a little kid, I used to see the go-karts and the miniature golf, but I guess apparently they had some sort of an accident over there. The kids got killed, and it's been some sort of a haunted playground ever since then. And the place is still there. They've never torn it down. They've never rebuilt on it or anything. And, you know, you got, you know, weird guys, you know, all of a sudden sitting there that you didn't see before. Looks like somebody you've seen before, you know, the guy that had the chicken foot around his neck. You probably seen him around before when you suspected maybe witchcraft was at some sort of a party where you were, and this guy was coming up, you know, with the chicken foot and, you know, and saying all this stuff, you know, to you. Shaking a bone at you or something. You know, everybody's had this experience, you know. Some sort of a weird urchin standing in the corner looking all weird, jacking off, you know, really weird. You know, you run on, you tell your mom and dad, they think you're crazy. You know, you tell you, go to the damn store and get that goddamn carton of milk. But Mom, there's an idiot down there jacking. You liar, get down over there. Mom, he's still there. You know, there was that guy on the phone. It turned out it was the telephone company. But it's really weird because there was a voice on the other line. Right? My mom says, I told you to make that phone call. I go, Mom, there's somebody on the phone. She goes, what do you mean there's somebody on the phone? Make that damn call. I go, Mom, you know, and this was weird. I go, who is this? You know, and my mom's kind of looking and she goes, what? You know, and she grabbed the phone and goes, what's going on? And this guy, he starts explaining it's the phone company, you know. That's all he had to say in the first place. You know, but it's kind of weird, you know. Hey, make that call this guy, and there's a voice on the phone. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, we want to touch bases and do Roger's rave. I want to put on that as prosthetic. So yeah, we're going to be going over the studio, and we act very professionally. Of course, it's a very low-key business environment. You know, we're going to be training in public access television. And of course, it's a speak when spoken to environment. Otherwise, you know, the professionals there are busy and they are working. You know, just like any other studio, you know, you're going to want to keep it quiet, you know, quiet on the set. You know, you're going to want to keep it quiet around there. You know, you never know what's going on, who's on the air or who's in the area. So we're going to be working on some, apparently what we're going to be doing, well, this is, we're going to be making a punk museum television show. Now we've got lots of punk artists, punk musicians. Oh yeah, we've got Rick Agnew again, and that chick from 45 Gray, Deton. She's a really cool chick. She always says hi to me and waves and everything. She plays guitar. I'd like to get together and jam with her and play guitar with her and stuff, you know. You know, she's always really cool and really friendly with me. I was hanging out with Fur Dixon, so it looked like she saw me sitting there comfortable with Fur Dixon. When she waved and she said hi, and it looked like she made this other double take, like, oh, he's booked. Fur's got him today. You know, hey, how do you like that, man? I'm in demand. I haven't been out for 2 years. My girlfriend's coming over. She's been in Sri Lanka. But look what I could have had. Actually, I think we're just friends or whatever. Nobody actually really said anything, you know. We were just hanging out, you know. I mean, that's really cool. I like Fur Dixon. She's nice. She's a nice girl. She's a nice lady. You know, she's got a really nice, you know, like appearance or feel to her and stuff. I mean, she rocks and everything, but she just either that or she makes me feel, you know, light and feathery. You know, intelligent, sharp, clarity. She's like this clarity, light, feather, you know, explosive, powerful musician that's like wonderful, you know. So yeah, so that's like all that stuff, you know. And yeah, so I guess I just wanted to go over there and put on my prosthetic. I haven't put it on for a while. I had to kind of restyle a little bit, kind of figure a few things out with the stocking. Okay, so as long as we're still rolling, and I'm quite sure I've got all the footage. Yeah, that's another thing we're talking about, you know. You know, we're talking about that I really need a typist, or I need to type this stuff up. It's a lot easier for me just to do the dictation, let me get the stuff out of my mind. You know, we can work on my language. You know, the vulgar language doesn't need to be, you know, in the manuscripts and stuff, you know. So I was just speaking with Maharaj about that too. You know, there's probably a few things I could probably work on to improve a few things. You know, proper speech is speech when it's, you know, either, you know, beneficial or necessary. You know, so if I'm talking about dictating Roger's rave and my story, you know, which is, but then the thing we're getting to, so what? At least you had ice cream. You know, I had a raging lunatic bitch yelling at us, completely freaking out like 1 second later, which was pretty weird and scary. You know, and it sure as hell didn't want to say I don't want ice cream, Mom, because we got whippings for that one. You know, but there are some privileged kids, and she's right. There are some privileged kids that don't have ice cream. There are